Hi there, it's me, NP, with another chiptune showcase full of greats and gems all around, brought to you by Megacat Studios. Let's get right to it. How the heck do you get synthesized meows on the Sega Genesis? Vector Orbitex gives us the answer by starting our showcase with a cover of Felicia's theme from Darkstalkers. Wonderfully executed, and really great to imagine the confusion on players' faces when their console just straight up starts suddenly meowing at you in 16-bit. I legitimately can't get over how good the meow sound, and how the entire song screams cat. From the scratching and hissing noises that are also present in the song, to how the entire time, the vibe just feels like Felicia's gearing up to pounce on you and wreck you and or your stuff. Rage Cage is here again, this time with a 16-bit Mega Drive cover of the Bottomless Crevasse from Kickmaster for the NES. Our aforementioned composer is being quite cheeky, naming his different patches after the different techniques from the game, and keeping with the game's vibe of high-tension kicking your way through this underrated old-school Metroidvania. Props as well to the layered arpeggiation and very specific pitching done to honor the original. Layering all of this to sound as good as it does takes a lot of work and skill. Next, we have an original composition by 0.243 called Fall Island Optimism. Originally written for piano, the song brings an incredibly strong JRPG-esque vibe, weaving what feels like a story of desperately trying to hope against hope. Its melody line paves the way for an absolutely enchanting 2-minute journey of introspection. And it feels like I'm listening to something that'd play in a cutscene from Persona or the Xenoblade series during a critical juncture. Astounding work here. Cyberdeus flexes on us once again with a cover of Queen's iconic song We Are the Champions, set to the Sega Genesis/Mega Drive's chipset. To have the level of skill and ambition to attempt to transpose one of Queen's songs, knowing how each one is a carefully crafted wall of absolutely mind-blowing sound, is something to be very much admired, and Cyberdeus blew it out of the park with this one. I could literally picture this playing at the end of a movie-themed game, and I think Freddie Mercury would be quite happy to have heard how well his song would translate into 16-bit, showing even technological limits can't hold a great song down. Next is an original composition by Yellowflare called Watered Down. The doodle accompanying the video really helps sell the idea that the song transmits this feeling of being gradually drowned. Like losing your essence as you get, well, watered down. It takes its time with specific leitmotifs, like drops of water slowly filling a receptacle, until the original liquid is practically unrecognizable. It's always wonderful to see how finely honed creativity like this comes together and brings a clear, beautifully emotional message. Great stuff, Yellowflare. Next is a preview of the song Anecdotal from the album DAC Overflow by ErrorMacro. I never thought I'd hear double bass pedal heavy black metal with a Sega Genesis sound font. You can literally feel the console and song itself grunging and screaming at me, and I am beyond excited to rock out from the full version when it finally graces our internet shores. The song itself feels like it could belong in a modern Castlevania or Bloodstained game, or even from a retro version of Devil May Cry. Powerful stuff here. Subro Orbis is up next with a multi-instrument cover of Emerald Hill. Subro nails Sonic the Hedgehog's signature energy and speed, giving us a very interesting thought experiment by using different instrument sets from different zones. This stylistic choice catalyzes both the theme's energy and gives us wonderful subtle differences in the vibe it brings. Next up is an arcade remix. Alfredo Bontempi takes Tiger Road's first stage theme to the Sega Mega Drive, giving new life to the 1987 classic. Though the game received a home release for the Commodore 64, Spectrum, Amiga, and more, it didn't get a port for the Game Gear or Mega Drive, so this song is a great what-if for if we did get one though. Big ups to Alfredo Bontempi for their instrument choices, nailing the vibe of power walking to deliver an ass-whooping only a master of the Tiger technique could do, as well as those really sick tom rolls. Great job! Cyberdeus once again appears, this time as the finisher for our showcase with another French theme, Spartacus and the Sun Beneath the Sea. This composer did a great job with this cover as well, rounding out the 1980s childhood show experience with an arrangement that does justice to the theme's solid vocals and 80s tech feel. The title, Le Monde Englouti, translates into the engulfed worlds. It fits given the show's theme of dealing with engulfed worlds, literally, after its own variant of the apocalypse. And that's all they wrote, musically, for today. If you enjoyed any of these artists, please go ahead and check them out in our description below. They'd be really happy to see a new or familiar face. Feel free to leave a comment as well so we can talk about rocks and stuff, or music. Anyway, this has been me, NP, with Megacat Studios. Till next time. Rock!